Okay, I've been looking forward to this breakfast for a while. This is a great day today. It's breakfast day, or more specifically probably Adsy breakfast day. Actually no, sort of Adsy buys me breakfast day, so that's good. I can't wait to see him, can't wait to see what sort of money he's got on him. So yeah, let's roll those intros and let's get this episode going. Hi guys and girls, welcome to the first episode of Why I Run TV. Now in this first episode we're going to be looking at something which I've looked to improve in my own running. I saw a video of a track session I did the other day, and my foot landing, my stride was way too far in front of my body. It wasn't underneath me like I know it should be, so I sent the video to a good friend of mine and a coach, Adsy Gordon here on the Gold Coast, and he shot a message straight back saying, Tom, there's 3 things that you can do to improve that. Run hills, run more hills, and run even more hills again. So in this first episode we're going to be looking at hill running, and we'll get Adsy on to talk to us about the benefits of it, and hopefully you can put in to your training some of his advice and reap the rewards and the benefits come race day. So last Thursday I caught up with Adsy and did the Bills Hills Loop in Southport.
Should I wear my singlet or my jacket?
Whatever you want.
I might get the dog in here.
There we go.
Just talking about the Gold Coast Marathon if you want to get in.
It's about an 11k loop that we've been doing every single week for the last 2 months. And afterwards we hung around and we had a little bit of a chat about the importance of hills and why they're good for us, and some examples for how you can implement this into your own training, whether you're at the beginning level of running or whether you are someone who's got a bit of experience and it's just looking to bring those race times down a little bit. So let's check in with Adsy and hopefully you can get a bit of advice from the sort of things that he talks us through right now.
Good morning. Well, hill reps, the bread and butter. All right, the little bit of icing on the cake that runners don't do that should do. Biggest thing about hill rep running though is the before and after. So before you go into a hill rep session you should be fresh, simple as that. Beauty of hill rep running is that you don't need to run it fast. So understand that first of all, okay? A couple of key things that you do get from hill rep running obviously is knee lift. That's one of our most important things. It teaches our body to be able to have a better run stride efficiently as well when we run on the flat. Alright, so anything that we do vertically is going to put us in a position that's going to work on our cadence and on our knee lift. When we put both of those together, we have a more efficient running stride. So that's the key to it. Here's a few sessions that I would consider doing for you guys that are starting out, trying to understand how these actually work. Now keep in mind that the recovery within the session is really important, alright? So let's work from a 2 to 3 minute recovery from the time you get to the top of your rep. Okay, so your reps can start from 4 to 8 reps, 30 seconds, at what feels like say an 8 out of 10 effort. So that's one way to do it. The second way to do it is once you get comfortable, run a longer gradient. All right, so let's work on say 400 to 600 meters. All right, and we're going to do a few more reps of those. So obviously you're not going to run it as fast. Okay, a good way to measure your ability in hill rep running is that when you finish the session you should be able to do 1 or 2 more. If you're cooked, you've done too many. Third one, and one of the most important things to understand about hill rep running, is the downhill running. Now what downhill running does is it teaches your body to be able to turn your legs over faster. Sure, running uphill is great, but running downhill also has benefits. So a great way to do this would be to find say a loop that's say 2 or 3 kilometers, right, that's undulating, run it, clock it, run it at say 8 out of 10, do it a couple of times, work on the uphill but also work on the downhill, alright?
Now, big question, how does a man like you get beat at a Strava challenge when he sets the challenge himself?
So
he texts me to say, get online for this, I'm going to whoop you. I mean, you do live in a 33-story building as well. How does that happen? Talk me through it.
So you accumulate as many meters as you can vertically within the month, you get a leaderboard, you get your buddies to sign on, good fun. Now I'm just going to show you what I do. Come with me here. Let's come down here for a second. Now I want you to look this way here. Have a look over here. So what you can see behind me is my stairwell. I thought, well, I'll get in there and I'll run reps of that. I'll do 100 a day. Here I am running up and down the stairs. I'll accumulate lots of meters. Well, in fact, I found out that that's not actually connected to the satellite. So therefore I was doing 100 flights of stairs for a month that gained me 0. Okay, so sure, I lost a bit I owe the bloke breakfast, all right, but there is a challenge called the vertical challenge that goes on every month, which gives you the chance to be able to obviously run as much as you can uphill, all right? The benefits.
Same challenge May as well, isn't it though?
Same challenge in May, and I'm still currently losing that as well, but unfortunately I have to work a little bit more than the guys that are in mine, so I'm going to play the poor me card, and I don't have time to run, but I do have time to run.
Beautiful. Great, Adsy. Thanks for your time.
See ya.
So guys, thanks for checking in with us for our first episode. Hopefully you got a little bit of advice there from Adsy that you can take on board and you can implement into your own training over the next couple of weeks. Hopefully see the benefits into your races like I have. I felt that the hill running has really improved my leg turnover and my strength and things like that. You may even get a free breakfast out of it like I did. Cheers for Adsy, appreciate that going through on the wager. Hopefully you can join us next week. Enjoy your week of running. Hit those hills if you can. If you're racing over the weekend or you're racing the next coming days, good luck to you. And we'll check in hopefully in a week's time with you. Cheers.